boneyard. He ain't got much left to lose. Yeah, Shakespeare's creeping round that boneyard with not much left to lose. But still he's dying to lose those old lonesome tombstone blues. Oh yeah. And three witches round a cauldron there are divining people's fortunes for a fee. They'll say they know your future, and they'll share their favorite bits of it for that fee. Then they'll describe your death in detail, whilst they cackle and laugh at you for free. Nearby a prince named Hamlet holds the skull of a man he once knew well. Yeah, young Hamlet holds the skull of old Yorick, whom he'd once known well. Wondering if his soul had flown up to heaven or sunk down deep into hell. High above that old boneyard, Shakespeare hears a flock of wild geese flying south. One lonesome lost gander left behind is trying to catch up heading south. As Shakespeare turns his gaze up upon those geese, a question comes falling out of his mouth. Oh, to be or not to be? Indeed, that is the question. Yeah, to be or not to be? That really seems to be the hard question. But I ain't got no answers. Any of you tombstones here got some kind of suggestion? Shakespeare thinks hard about that question that came from the sky above. He wanders around that boneyard pondering that question that came from the sky above. He's thinking about people that put their lives at risk, all for the sake of love. Like that merchant in Venice that everybody seems to be talking about. That merchant who made a deal that everyone is whispering about. He secured a loan with a pound of his flesh at the risk of having his heart cut right out. Oh my! Or like Romeo and Juliet, who sure did really love each other. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet, they sure knew how to love each other. But of kids still living with their fathers and their mothers. Well, now maybe they should have listened to what those mothers and fathers said. Or maybe they should have listened to what good old Friar Lawrence said instead. Oh, they thought love conquers all, but then they both just ended up dead. Oh, no. And Shakespeare's still in that old boneyard trying to steal himself some skeleton's shoes. Yeah, Shakespeare's in that old boneyard trying to steal a pair of some poor old skeleton's shoes. So he can head off down some highway and finally lose those lonesome tunes.